Looking okay here in this video. I've got something to show you. This is a reply to dumbass here, okay? So watch out.
These are some of the women that have contacted me. Let me go back another page. This is all just women that have contacted me on Plenty of Fish. I'm going to show you some of their photos. Now I have my age set at 45 to 55. Excuse me, 40 to 55. And so I'm going for the older market. I have pages and pages of this. We can go on and do this for a while.
Okay, well, for one, anybody can scroll through the pictures up on any dating site, including Plenty of Lies, okay? And say that they've had all these girls contact them, okay? But let's show you what else he's got to show you here, okay? And then I got something else to say.
Okay, we're inside my Yahoo account, and we're looking at all the emails. Look at the date, Tuesday, 1/25/11, because I knew this might come in handy one day. Okay, these are all, and then it goes into last month. All right, last month. All right. Let's see. I only have 58 in there though. There's just 2 months worth of women that have sent me emails or wanted to meet me. Okay, so I have never had a problem with Plenty of Fish. I don't understand a guy that is having trouble with that website. If you learn how to construct a profile and make it into an ad, and learn how to sell yourself, because unfortunately the game isn't fair and a lot of people whine about it like babies. The game is not fair, but it's not meant to be fair.
Okay, well, for one, anybody could go to any dating site and scroll through all the pictures they want and claim that all these women wrote them, okay? Okay, now you supposedly went into Yahoo and you're showing all these replies supposedly from different women, so I would have to say, well, in a world where people are only chasing after, as you call the alpha male, that's right, as you call social conditioning programming, the animalistic world where you pick out the tougher survive and the weaker die off, okay, which is eugenics, which is the same thing that Nazi Germany did, which is the same thing that, well, that's why history is replaying itself. That's why we're going to be in a third world war. That's why there will be millions of people dying, including this fucking clown right here, okay, who's playing the game. You heard him. The game. That's right. The game. The ability to lie, to manipulate, okay, to not be yourself. That's right. The ability to fuck with another human being. Let's watch up.
Let's be real about it. Let's be grown-up adults about it instead of acting like little babies and whining about the dating game. Women don't owe you a right to choose you. And I get women choosing me all the time. So I've looked at some of the guys who are involved in this. You guys who force suck at it, it's because you don't know how to market yourself. You should have otherwise known as true forced love.
For one, there ain't no such thing as true forced love unless you're one of these people out here raping people, okay? Then that's forced love, isn't it? Because in today's society, don't they call money and sex love? That's right. Even though it's not love, that's right. To play the game is love. So what he really told you is he changed the words from true forced loneliness to saying he believes in raping women because it's true forced love. So he's going to force himself on somebody. That's what he's really telling you. Let's go onward.
The ringleader is some old creepy guy. I'm actually older than he is, and he looks like he's ancient. Looks kind of creepy. I looked at one of his videos. I looked at his background with some kind of trash bag in the room and a bed in there. I guess he probably lives with his mother. I don't know. He looks like he's the type that lives with his mama, that couldn't make his life work, a total loser in life, and now he's mad and pissed off and angry about it. Women like winners. Why would they want to be with a loser?
Well, as you heard, see, like he has room to criticize anybody, okay? I've already seen a couple of his videos where he does nothing but slam people, call them names, stereotype them, look for all their faults, and forgot to go look in the mirror and realize he's a human being that has faults himself. But I'm sure he's the type that covers up every mistake he's ever made because he's too ashamed to have made a mistake because he don't realize he's a human being. He thinks he's something he's not, okay? Ringleader? Ringleader? There you go. At least the one thing he did say is, I don't know, because he's correct. He don't know much, that's for sure. The only thing he knows how to do is manipulate, lie, and use a social conditioned problem that was brought on by your government and your media and your music and your television set and all the brain raping, proving he's brain raped himself. The only thing he's doing is managing to use it to line his own pocket, because that's exactly what this is about to him, is money.
Then I looked at this other fella named Calvin. Looks like a fat chipmunk with the Alvin chipmunk voice. And I can totally see why he's a total turnoff to women. At least lose the weight. It's not about your height. It's your weight and the way you look and the way you sound and the way you dress and your personality.
Yes, what he did is he looked at Calvin and he seen a real man. He seen somebody that was honest, okay? And then he started looking for his faults and called him a chipmunk and talked about his voice, and he even went as far as talking about his personality, like as if he knows Calvin personally when he don't know Calvin personally. So what he's done now is he's taken a size 25 foot that's been walking through a pile of horse manure and he's stuck it in his mouth, okay? So now he's tasting the horse shit that he's putting out his mouth because he don't know Calvin. He don't know me. He don't know Dwayne. He don't know any of us, okay? He's never met us, never talked to us even once in his life, okay? But what he is doing is he's showing you how to be a parasite. That's what his training is really for. It's to show you how to use other people, hurt other people, slam other people, not think of as a human being, not care about feelings or emotions of any human being other than himself, but yet if his own game was turned around and played on him, he'd be madder than hell, wouldn't he? Well, it's because he's successfully been brain raped by the media, and he's out here making a living on scamming people and lying.
Then I looked at this big, huge guy named Dwayne with moobs. I hope I never see man boobs that big again. Jesus God, man, put a bra in that shit. Now, Mulatto Boy, he even has one of them high voices that fat guys get when they don't have nuts. But if you're fat, you could do something about it. You could always lose it. Obviously, he's an emotional eater. Gets upset, gets lonely, feels depressed, plays his video games, eats. Calvin, he's just stupid. Stupid. The ringleader, what a loser.
There you go. See, now he's talking about Dwayne, and he don't want to see man boobs. So the first thing I got to tell him, since he's not exactly some skinny person himself, you don't want to see man boobs, and quit looking in the fucking mirror. Okay? Because every time you look in the mirror, you see your fucking disgusting man boobs, don't you? That's right. And you get offended by your own man boobs, and you take it out on other people that dare to look like you. Isn't that right? That's right, because what are you doing? You're focusing on somebody's looks. You're picking out their faults. Like as if you have none of your own. That's how stupid you are. You're so fucking stupid that you go around in life and you'll pick out other people's faults and think it's a fault because you're brain raped by your media, because you're too stupid to see what's going on in society, because you think you're something special. Well, the only thing special that's going to happen to you, son, is when they crash your fucking dollar and they lead you into Third World War and your dumb ass dies because you're so busy fucking ridiculing and cutting people down that you ain't got time to stand together and put a stop to your enemy, do you, stupid idiot?
Okay? That's because I was smart enough to figure it out, how to make it work. How to make POF work for me. That's why I teach others how to do it.
Right. That's why he was smart enough to figure out that you got to be a liar. You're not allowed to be yourself. You got to lie to other people. You got to play games. You got to use them. You got to walk over the top of them. You got to stereotype people. You got to be a complete fucking piece of trash, low life excuse for a human being. And then he wants to go out there and think that he's teaching other people how to be a parasite. They don't have to have your help to do that. All they got to do is watch the TV and the social conditioning machine to become a parasite, because they ain't got no critical thinking skills of their own, because they don't care about nobody but themselves. Isn't that right?
Obviously, these guys need some work, but they're too lazy to do any work on themselves. They're too stuck in their eccentricity because they want a woman to love them for them. What kind of creep be kind of female would love these creepazoids. They're creepy guys.
That's right. All they're doing is looking for somebody that'll love them for who they are. But see, here he goes again, ridiculing people who don't even know, saying what kind of female would love people like this. Well, let me tell you something about love, stupid fuck. In today's society, people don't know what love is, and that includes you, because you're a number one idiot. You haven't the first clue of what real love is. That's why you showed all them girls at the beginning, showing what kind of big piece of slut you was, okay? That's why. You showed everybody in the whole world that you're a big piece of trash, that you're a parasite, that you're a slut, and you don't even know what love is, and then you're going to say these girls would want you. Well, I wouldn't want the girls that would be with you, because we already know they're liars, they're manipulators, and we already know they're just going to use you for their own wants, and when they're through, they're going to dump you on your ass because you're less than a human being. Isn't that right, parasite?
They have to change their personalities. But they're too stuck in their own stupidity to realize that. They got to change the way they look and the way they come across. They don't understand the nature of women, how women are programmed to look for alpha male types or dominant males. Males who can do something in their lives, who have masculine energy about them. These guys have no masculine energy about themselves.
Well, we do understand. We understand that a person should be allowed to be who they are. We understand a person has no say-so over what who their parents was and what they're going to look like, okay? And no man should ever change themselves. No woman should ever change themselves for another human being. So your advice is so far off the fucking wall, it isn't even funny, okay? You don't have a right to tell somebody else to change into something they're not, you piece of shit.
They look like losers. Losers whine and complain and give up. I was shy, a bookworm. I changed myself. I was skinny. I made myself big. If I can change, these knuckleheads can change.
That's right. He claims he was shy. He claims he was skinny. He made himself obese so he could have man boobs, so he could look in the mirror and complain about his man boobs. Isn't that what you're talking about, son? Isn't that what you're talking about, dumb fuck?
There was one fella who just recently joined their little boot camp named Nightshade. Now, I showed my girlfriend Nightshade's photo, and he said he's like a Clark Kent. This kid has the looks to become a Superman in the dating arena, and he doesn't even know it. It's his personality that kills it.
Okay, there he is, proving what we talked about. He's going by looks, okay, when nobody has any say-so over their looks. For two, he don't know who he's talking about. He's talking about Midnight Sunshades, and he couldn't even say his fucking name right, okay? And for three, he assumed that he knows the guy already and said it was his personality when he don't even know the guy. He's never walked in the guy's shoes. He's never went anywhere with the guy. He don't know the first thing about him. But the one thing he does know is how to be a complete dumbass.
Change yourself. That's what we're here on this earth to do, to become better. We are born into circumstances, and it's up to us to overcome those circumstances and make the most out of our life. We didn't come here to give up and roll on our backs and die, to whine like babies. We came here to express ourselves and live like men, not give up like these idiots of true forced stupidity.
Okay, now he's right. Okay, he finally said something right. Okay, you need to change yourself. You need to start caring about other people around you, and you need to open your fucking eyes and look at how other people are treating other people and treat women the way you want to be treated yourself. Not only do you need to do that, you need to wake up to what's going on around you in society. Because while you're busy making money off of a social condition problem and slamming other people without knowing them and being a parasite, your government's getting ready to send your ass into Third World War. They're getting ready to kill billions of people, including your dumb ass. All because you'd rather keep division and not look at what's really going on in life and be a real adult. So when you grow up, let me know, fool.